What's good, Dolphins? Just want to make this video to address what's been happening in the last couple of days of free agency. Um, I know it's been a disappointing first day. We ended up losing Brandon Marshall. Um, you know, Ended up giving up two third-round draft picks for him, which now at the time it didn't look like a good move, but in light of what we've learned about him getting into that fight, it was just the latest saga into a very troubled individual who looks like he doesn't learn from his past mistakes, and quite frankly, he's probably going to be doing this kind of thing as long as he's playing football. So I kind of think that it's good that we cut our losses and are moving on. So I think most of you guys would agree with that. Secondly, we're still in a fight to try to get Peyton Manning. Most Dolphins do want to sign him. You may have a couple who feels that he's not the right guy to come to us, but I'll be the first to say that I would welcome Peyton Manning with open arms. Um, he's an instant 11, 12 game winner for us. He signs with us instantly. We're going to be right up there with the Patriots. The Jets will be like whatever thing of the past. There's no way they're going to be able to compete with us if we get Peyton Manning. So even though it may only be for the next 3 years or whatever, those would be three damn good years of winning football. So I'll take that any day. That being said, he may not sign with us. So we all have to be realistic about that. And it's still not a cause to feel bummed out because we still have some real good options available to us throughout the rest of free agency and in the draft. And I just want to give some insight as to some of the reasons why I feel that the Dolphins will be very competitive next season with or without Manning. First of all, we need to replace Brandon Marshall. We need another stud receiver, and I feel that in addition to probably going after a veteran in free agency, maybe someone like a Donald Driver or maybe a Brandon Lloyd. We could look to sign one of those guys, but truly we need to find a number one receiver with our first pick at number 8. And you're gonna have Blackman, who is going to be available. Realistically, he's not going to fall to us at number 8, but if he does, then everybody knows that we need to get him. And also, you have Michael Floyd. Michael Floyd is the receiver from Notre Dame, and I don't know if people realize how good Michael Floyd is. He is a very talented receiver. He had a question mark about his top speed, top end speed, and he ended up running a 4.4 at the combine, so that put all of those questions to rest. He's a big guy, 6'3", 220, um, almost not quite as big as Brandon Marshall, but they're from the same mold definitely, and he's actually faster than Brandon Marshall. He does come with one or two character concerns. I think he had a DUI last year, but considering what we had to put up with Brandon Marshall the last couple of years, I don't think that's that big a deal right now. So I think that with the right coaching, this guy could, that doesn't have to be an issue. So definitely, we need to look to get one of those two guys, and if we do that, then right there, you find your replacement for Marshall, and you can look to start addressing some other needs. If we go to round 2 in the draft, you're going to have somebody like Nick Perry who might fall to us. He's outside linebacker slash defensive end who will fit that hybrid, mold of what we will be running next season. Combination of a 4-3-3-4. I think he can play with his hand in the dirt, or he can drop back in coverage. So definitely it would be a steal if he lands to us at that position, which is a very good possibility what's going to happen. With our third pick, we're going to need to address a tight end. You have a guy like Dwayne Allen who may be available at that position. If not Dwayne Allen, Austin Charles could look at him. Between one of those two, I think one of those two will be available, if not the both of them, and we can definitely pick one of those two guys to pair up with Anthony Fasano, and that would give us two very good tight ends that Matt Flynn will be thrown to if we do not end up getting Peyton Manning. Matt Flynn will be the guy, and he'll have those two studs to throw to. And also don't forget that we have a additional number three pick because of Brandon Marshall. We picked up those two number threes, one of them that we'll have this year. And with that extra third round pick, we need to go ahead and pick up Brandon Beaton. Once again, I think it's a pretty good chance Beaton would be there too at that spot. Um, some people would say that Whedon is too old, that he's going to actually be 29 by the time as the season starts. But with Whedon, you're going to have instant playmaker. If you look at what he did last year, he beat all of the top guys coming out of college. He went head to head with Tannehill, beat him. Head to head with RG3, beat him. Went head to head with Andrew Luck, beat him. So, the guy's a winner, regardless of how old he is. Look at the tape, look at what he does. He could probably start for us from day one. And he definitely is someone who is going to be a very viable backup, not just for competition, because if Matt Flynn is not the guy, then you can always look to a guy like Whedon to be that guy. So, I mean, from what I can see, we still are. There's lots of reasons for us to be optimistic about what's going to happen with the next upcoming season. We just have to do a good job of identifying the talent, and I think if we can get some of these guys, we all will be having a pretty good season and on the way to looking forward to competing with the New England Patriots next year for a title, and who knows how far we can go in the playoffs. So, don't be alarmed. It's still only the second day in free agency. Big things are going to come. I look for us to make a splash for the rest of the free agency, and I look for us to do well in the draft. So, let me know what you think. Hit me up with some comments, and I will definitely be seeing you guys with some more videos pretty soon. Big up to my boy, um, Miami AFC East. Thanks for giving me the heads up on the TTC. Definitely look to making some new videos and giving that my Dolphin love. So I'll be hollering at y'all. Peace.